Thank you so much to Card Market for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everyone, my name is Filipa. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be playing standard best of 1 with mono green cookies. And I know I might sound weird because you're like, Filipa, last video we were playing mono black and you faced mono green and you said, I feel bad for the opponent because mono green just doesn't work. I tried and I don't know, I was about to give up on mono green. I was sad about it. I said to everyone I'm sad about mono green not being playable in standard. I'm hoping for Tarkir, I really am. But actually, GameSmith bought me a coffee, so thank you so much on the platform Buy Me a Coffee. And I have this comment here that says, you sounded sad about not being able to play green. True. I added my list. I'm a mythic player when I have the time and diamond without effort. Check the comments on your Play to Destroy the Meta video. First of all, thank you for the coffee, I appreciate it. Second of all, I was curious, I was intrigued, so, you know, if you're watching this video, it means that it worked, because otherwise I wouldn't be posting it on this YouTube channel. There's a lot of decks that I just try and they're so bad, and I just don't post them, but I probably had some sort of success with this one if you're seeing it, and thank you so much for the support and for giving me this idea. I do have to say, you sent me this deck with 64 cards, so it's like, I don't know if that's a mistake. I would say that probably you don't want to play with 4 Pick Your Poison mains, so I would take a couple of them, and maybe you can take one of the Sir Gingers and one Art Eating Question. So I would put the deck like this if you're playing it, because I don't think 64 special with 20 lands will work. I think maybe it's a copy mistake, but yeah, I think this will work pretty fine, so let's try it. I'm really excited to try this deck, I really am, and without further ado, let me explain what this deck is all about, because this intro is getting long. So if you know Ash Leasley, you know she makes great semi-cookie decks lists, and also Selesnya and everything. She was the one that popularized this archetype. I cannot speak today, but the idea is that you play a bunch of small artifacts, and you have a lot of artifact synergy. The main card of the deck is Teething Wurmlet. It's a 1/1 for 1. This creature has that touch as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. Whenever an artifact you control enters, you gain 1 life. First of all, this is great because you need gain life in this meta, and you know it. If this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, so great. We are playing 4 Tail Swipes, we are playing 3 Art Eating Questions, so a lot of ways to actually deal damage, which I actually do like this, because I feel like mono green, what it misses is a lot of removal. Now, maybe this is a bit too much removal. It might be also some of the cards that you might take from those 64 that I had initially, but I think it does make sense in this meta. I think it is quite consistent, especially just for 1 mana. Then we have 4 Patchwork Beastie, which I'm intrigued, but I guess it does make sense because it's an artifact and it's a 3/3, which is pretty big. It also has Delirium, so this creature cannot attack or block unless there are 4 or more card types amongst your graveyard, and at the beginning of your upkeep you start milling a card. So the milling a card is actually really good because it's going to work with your Agatha Soul Cauldron, and Agatha Soul Cauldron is a card that works really well with this deck because you can give your creatures the ability of Twitching Doll, which is a ramping thing, Tough Cookie, which is going to make you more artifacts, and it's an artifact. It's going to make your foods into creatures, your Sir Ginger to gain you a lot of life as well, because you can sacrifice and gain life equal to its power. So this Agatha Soul Cauldron is going to be really good in your deck, but mostly importantly, I did feel recently that I lost a lot against these Reanimator decks, not even Reanimator, the one that they get back, Omniscience, you know, that deck is so annoying. So I think Agatha Soul Cauldron might be great against that. It might just be great as well against Oculus decks, any Reanimation overall. So I'm excited to play this card in this deck, 4 of them. It's a legendary, but honestly, it's a card that I feel like we might need. And I also do like the Pick Your Poison main, because sacrificing an enchantment seems pretty powerful right now, with so many things like Temporary Lockdown being in the meta, and Haywire Mite also will be able to deal with those enchantments, which is nice. We are running 4 Sentinel. Sentinel is a creature that has Vigilance, which is really nice, and then it makes you a map, which is, of course, an artifact. So all of this synergy, as you can see, can go very fast, be cumulative, cumulative, is that the word, and just snowball into madness. I think this is one of the decks that we have to see how it works when we play it, but it's just a bunch of synergy with Teething Wurmlet, Agatha, Cauldron, and everything in between. 4 lands, we are getting 16 forests and 4 Fountainports. I do like Fountainport because we are creating all these maps and food tokens that can turn into card draw, which is what this deck lacks. So 4 Fountainports, I think it's fine. We also have colorless things to play. Overall, I think this deck is very nice. I'm excited to try it. Once again, thank you so much for the support and for suggesting me playing this deck, and for making me play green again after a while. So without further ado, let's play the games. Okay, we go first. These actually can go wild, because we start with a Teething Wurmlet, and we know that multiples of those can be terrifying. I'll follow up with a Twitching Doll actually instead of Wurmlets, just so I optimize my mana and I try to ramp. And then probably I'll go Teething Wurmlet. Oh, never mind. They have to go for the art eating question, don't they? No, they don't. Okay. It's fine. So I can do this one, and then I can do that one. Things are getting wild. They're at 15? What? What turn is this? Okay, Slasher is rough. But look what's even best for us. Choo, 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 choo. Let's attack with everything, see how they block. Sure, I have to... Actually, do I? 4, 7, 8, 9... Okay, I could deal 10, but... Also, then the cookie gets available for me very soon. With the Agatha Cauldron, so I can give it the ability to the other things. So, what are you going to do, opponent? Do you have a way to board wipe? You do not. You do not. That means that... Yep, you got it. Because then I can even transform the food token into a 4/4, and damn, GG. Opponent goes first. I think this is very keepable. Beastie. Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, so I don't know, because I can always still swipe, so maybe they take the cookie. Because it's tough. It's a tough cookie. Yeah, that disrupts me more of my... Well, that is good though. I don't need to do it right now. Usually they have like go for throat. I'll take the damage even. Usually they have like go for throat or cut down as a removal. It does not get rid of either. Okay, choose one of the tail swipes, I guess. Okay, I actually prefer the Sentinel, so... Let's do that. They cannot get anything. And we keep doing this so that we try to get these to 4. It's 3 right now, so close. Play the Sentinel, make a map. Slasher is great though. Actually kind of insane. It already makes it 4, so I don't think I have to do more. This one I need to be careful with. Let's start with maybe the map here. Art in question is good. This Agatha Cauldron unfortunately doesn't provide me exactly what I want yet. Yeah, I knew that this was going to happen. I'm going to exile that. Put the counter here. At least that will tap. Make these bigger. And we hope that they don't have an answer for my art eating question. Because it is a sorcery after all. I'll have to decline both. Let's try to attack first. Let's try to even use that with the Sentinel. Like, I want them to use some sort of removal, you know, if they have it. Okay, I mean, in that case, I'll just make a 1/1 with my Fountainport. Ah, the dress is good though. I think they played me. It's also good. They don't attack, okay. Another art eating question. No, I'm milling all of them! What's up with that? So if they block... I can attack with everything, and they kinda need to block the 5/5s. Yep, so then I can put the counter on the fish, I guess. Actually, I can even put a counter, so I can after. Stop saying you go, don't pressure me. Don't you dare pressuring me. I'm unpressurable, okay? Let's leave that clear. Choose your fighter. Okay. See, I told you cannot pressure me. It's a new deck for me. I'm trying it for the first time. GG. GG. Opponent goes first. I keep it. Wish I was on the play, but you know, you get what you get. And you don't complain about it, okay? You don't. You just don't. I know. Huh? We got Agatha Soul Cauldron. We got Agatha Soul Cauldron. Let's see what they do. You gotta love my best friend, Agatha. Because she's there for you. She's there to exile your graveyard. Opt. Okay. Doesn't even surveil. What else do you have? Do you think they have... Nah, right? I think there's a chance that they have Spell Pierce. Okay. No Spell Pierce, that's good. Oof. Might be like a bounce spell. If it's a bounce spell, I don't care. As long as you leave my Agatha Soul Cauldron alone, I'm fine. Okay, let's attack. No need to start exiling graveyards yet. They definitely have something. And I definitely need lands, but that's another story. Ah, it's another opt, okay. Couldn't care less. One top. I don't like that. Do you think they... No. It has to be Oculus, right? Kiora, okay. I have art eating questions, so... I do need a land, though. Oof. Between one and another, the devil can choose. Okay. Unfortunately... I mean, how much do I care about Kiora, though? Maybe I just don't care about Kiora. You know what I mean? This also has that touch and all. I guess they want Cure in the graveyard. They might have a board wipe. That's what I'm thinking. They might have another Kiora. I guess that makes more sense. But I'm waiting here with my Agatha Soul Cauldron. Okay. You know what? Helping Hand is annoying, but helping ending a Kiora. I would actually done Kiora first so that I would try to exile Kiora. Oof, now I don't. Now they have 2 Oculus in the graveyard. What do you mean you have 2 Oculus in the graveyard? That is not good. So I can do the art eating question. I have to do these instant speed. But yeah, I should do art eating question here. Bye. Then I should do tough cookie. Maybe Sir Ginger is better. I don't know. Then we attack. They go to 10. We pass. We start exiling things like it's Mayday. So don't try. Don't try. Into the Flood Maw, sure. In response, I'm going to get rid of one of the Oculuses, I guess. Well, at least I get a fish, and I do that again. Like, even if they have Oculus, it's not enough, in my opinion. From your end without paying its mana cost. Okay, so they have Recognition. They get Oculus. Okay, good for them. We let it resolve, because what can we do? But we do have art eating question, and that's when things get rough for you. And great for me. And then what? Agatha Soul Cauldron? They know it. They know it. GG. I wish opponent was not first, but what can we do? What are they playing? Blue? Blue-white, okay. Founding on the 3rd pad. Ugh, I don't like that one bit. Oh, it's Oculus. Oh, and they got it. Oh my god. You know what? Good luck. Actually, I'll do it now. I mean, they might have another one. Maybe I should have done it reactively, but... They don't like Agatha Soul Cauldron. They don't like Agatha Soul Cauldron. GG. I go first. Let me keep it. Wurmlet. I don't know what that is, but I like it because... So let's start with Twitching Doll, just because... The ramp, I think, is important if this is Boros Convoke, which I feel like it is. Art eating question is also probably going to be good. No, don't kill my stuff. Don't you dare. Not allowed. Frowned upon. Highly. Draco Magister, don't kill my Twitching Doll. Vilix. Okay, that's... You know what? It's okay. Ooh, that's amazing. Right on curve. Love it. We can either arguing questions for more interesting things than Yotian Frontline, because Frontliner is something that you don't really want to kill, because it just gets back, you know? From the graveyard, they unearthed it. And Sentinel just works so well with the Wurmlet. Okay, so Novice Inspector. Fortunately, this is a sorcery, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Let's attack with everything. I'll make another map token. This has vigilance, which is great against them. I'm gaining life, which is great against them. I can maybe save these for the 4/4s. I think they have the 2/1/1s. Okay, that's fine actually. See which one they want to kill. This has Death Touch, so if they want to throw everything at it, everything dies. Yeah, I think this one makes more sense. Definitely I want to kill that one. I can just use this to get some advantage. Tail Swipe, we don't know. They don't know why we don't want it, but we know. Unfortunately, now we don't have that many creatures left, but the Tough Cookie can make these into 4/4s. I can play aggressive. Things like the Knight and the 3/2 that gives are not as great when they don't have such a wide board. Yeah, things need to die. That's for sure. They don't have, this doesn't have flying. Yeah, they make a 1/1, but it's not a great blocker. Maybe I should have just gone for the Inspector. But when you have Boros Convoke playing defense, you know that you're in a good spot. This can kill the other flyer. And yeah, I don't know. Frontliner, okay, it's one more blocker, I guess. That's a good one. With one or more non-gnomes. That's a non-gnome. Yeah, that's going to be a rough one. For sure. This is an artifact, so let's attack with everything, see how they block. They have to do blocks, that's the thing. Thankfully, they have to block 2 things, so the DC is going to die. Good for me. And honestly, I go with another cookie. They have 2 blockers. If I get a land, I have 5 attackers. Yeah, them using the clue is a sign that I'm probably won. Not wanting to jinx it, but never mind. I did jinx it. Okay, I didn't jinx it. I was going to win eventually. It seemed like a pretty good matchup for me, right? GG. GG. Opponent goes first, and that's fine, I guess. Storm Chase Talent. We love to see it. Hopefully they don't have an answer for my Wurmlet, because next turn I could do 2 beasties and that's kind of insane. Oh, that's actually a good sign, because the... I mean, they have bounce spells, but maybe they have... Bushwalk, okay. That's fine, I guess. Bit sad, but it is what it is. Let's try a double beastie. These are good with the yard eating question. Is also good to start like really seeing what I want on top of my deck. And the good thing is that if they bounce my spells, my things, they are very inexpensive to play back. Ugh. Although, okay, Mite is going to be very good against Up the Beanstalk though. That's what I'm thinking. Gotta think positive, y'all. Yeah, we want a meal because, oof, Agatha's Soul Cauldron is nice though. What can they have? I think it's a bounce spell with 1 mana. Bye-bye. This is also an artifact creature entering the battlefield, but it's still 3, unfortunately, there. They have a bounce spell, so I don't think I want to use the art in question. Although it does enable me... Actually, I'm thinking, it does enable me to get enough things in the graveyard, so maybe it wouldn't be too bad. Oh no, now they have the Ghost Vacuum, that's a rough one. Especially because I'm playing so many creatures as well, and these beasties in specific really could use. Analyze the Pollen is okay. So they have 1, 2, 3, because this is important for the krakens, whatever. Yep, I gotta take it. I'm gonna try to fill my graveyard, like, they can only exile 1 thing a turn, that's my... That's my theory. Ooh, Agatha Soul Cauldron is nice! They can use this, but I can also use in response the Agatha Soul Cauldron, so... Sure. This means I can attack. And I will. I don't know at what point I shouldn't also go for their graveyard, because I know they have the Krakens and all. I could try to make the Agathas go to the Haywire Mite, because giving that ability to my creatures is kind of insane. Let's see if they make a decision here. I think I have to go for my graveyard, actually. Just to be able to have that ability. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They do get the crap, so they get to tap something, but the tapping is fine. It's a nice one. I do have to sacrifice it, which is a bit of a pain, let's say. See. I want to go for a creature because I want to put a +1/+1. So I actually cannot go for their graveyard. They also have too many things anyway. I think I prefer to sacrifice this one for obvious reasons. Because they cannot attack or block yet. Okay, let's do this now. Fountainport is not terrible, but it's not what I want right now. This makes me gain a couple of life, and not gain life, but I don't know, just getting rid of stuff, and now this also has the ability, which is nice. Oh gosh, grab is a bit annoying. 1, 2, 3. So they got another crab, I guess, or a eating terror. Yeah, these are getting rough, but I do have the art eating question, so I can use it, which is nice. Can sacrifice their thing. Not that I think it matters, but so I can sacrifice the Tolarian Terror. I also get a bunch of life with these, to be honest. But if I would get life, it would have to be now. Yeah, but this kills a creature. I can make a blocker. Okay. So this gets a +1/+1. I'll kill one of the crabs. And we are at 6. So not too bad, not too bad. Almost dead, but if they don't have anything... Let's make a fish. Save us a lot of life loss. It's not much that I can exile anymore, but I'll just create a token. I think we'll do that. Create a token. Tail swipe is not terrible. Oh, I wanted to do the crab. That was so bad. Okay, you know what? Not that bad. It's legendary though, so I'm going to lose the... I don't know. Actually, it was bad. Why does it click automatically almost? Because I barely clicked it, that's the thing. Okay, let's just pass then. I have the tail swipe is instant speed, but that was a big mistake there with the Agathas. The misclick might have cost me the game, but that's fine. I mean, they tried to unsummon it. I think I have to draw a card over tail swipe, honestly. Try to get something good. If they have 2 spells, I'm dead, but if they don't, I'm in a better spot, I guess. Okay. So let me do things right now. Let's get the Haywire Mite, I guess. I can gain life, I can tail swipe. There's no way I can lose the game even with my misclick, I guess. Yeah, I think that's fine. I will gain life, actually. Thank you. Pick your poison wouldn't be great either here, so... Let's get the crab. Do this. Tail swipe. Oh, they have something. Well, I'll just pay it. If they have crab... Okay, let's play this safe and just attack with this one in case they have crab. Because then I can't... They try to tap both, but I sacrifice this one to gain life. Okay, that's good. I almost threw this game away, but it was quite the game. This is it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.